go then, ladies and gents. Spanish Grand Prix has returned. This time it's not Barcelona, it's Navarra. Here we go. For the first time, Circuito de Navarra, Spanish GP. Here we go then for the first ever Spanish Grand Prix in Circuito de Navarra. The lights go out rapidly and away we go. It's a good start by Alec, but it's a good start by Max, and it's an even better start by Jaden. The run down to turn 1, it's a flat out turn 1, a flat out turn 2 into the hard right hand braking of turn 3. At the minute it's Alec, Max and Jaden all very equal, but it is Jaden now out ahead as they came out of turn 3 into 4, 5, the double left-hander, very sweeping, fast left-hander, into then 6, 7, 6, 7 into the two right-handers, and down the back straight then into sector 2. Brilliant start off the line by Jaden, and it was a good start by Alec from P1, slightly down on power in that Williams car. Undoubtedly he was going to lose the race down to turn 1, but over an entire race, let's see what kind of pace he can come up with. Max sticking with Alec in the background as well. He goes slightly wide though on the exit of that corner. As we come up to the back end of this first lap, it will be, when we come around the final quarter, Jaden from Alec from Max at the end of lap 1. It's going to be a race on the straights for the McLaren today, that's for sure. They've got the big advantage. Max deep into turn 2. And I thought for a second he was going to try and get past Alec. He almost did, but not quite on that occasion. Key for Alec today is to stick with Jaden for as long as he can, and the key for Max is to stick with them both. Not great out last time for Max, so he's going to be wanting to make a comeback here, and he'll be wanting to take the position as well here on Alec, and he's right on the rear end. He takes a slightly wider line into the hairpin, and it's not going to make any difference on this occasion. Very wide out the final corner there for Max. He takes the corner cut penalty and continues on, and he's chasing down Alec here on the straight. The underpowered Williams against the McLaren, and he's always going to lose that race on the straight. But Alec in the corners is where it matters most. Max slightly wider. Alec with a tighter line. He kept his racing line as Max went slightly wider into this section. Alec is significantly better on the racing line, and back through goes Alec then, ahead of Max. An interesting exit out of the corner though for Max on the back straight, and he's gonna be attacking down into 8. Goes slightly wider, and that's not going to help him though. Alec stays ahead on this occasion. It stops. Alec is confident on his tyres and he can maybe play a different strategy. Max with the overtake then, here on Alec through that section. But Alec is better through here than Max is, and undoubtedly he goes back ahead, as we saw just 2 laps ago. But then here we go on the back straight. Max isn't as close enough this time as he probably would have liked to be. Set of corners. You kind of have to keep sector 1 as a very flowing. Alec into the gravel! And Max goes past them. And that wasn't what he intended to do either. So that's 2 mistakes from these 2 cars in the space of a couple corners. One more crucial than the other. Slightly closer to him. Max slightly wider there than he would have liked, and it's a brilliant opportunity for Alec to make ground. Alec won't be able to catch up on the straight, but then into the braking zone. He'll have to get his braking right. Did get a really good exit there. In the long term, his battle is going to be with Jaden, but for now, his battle is going to be with Max, and he will get past him through that section there. The end of Sector 2 and the start of Sector 3. And Alec back past them for now, but Max is sticking with him. He's going to need a brilliant exit here onto the straight. He didn't really get it. Alec had slightly better exit, but Max is going to have the straight line speed and the slipstream all the way down the straight in the flat turn 1 into turn 2 and 3. They're neck and neck. Oh, Max slightly wide there. And Alec's going to keep the position. Hustling away, these two. Max back ahead of Alec then for now. But Alec a lot quicker through this sector. This is where he made his overtake last time. And Max deep into the gravel! Goes Max! And he sees that position fade away. Flying past goes Alec. Oh, Alec pits, and then Max follows him in straight away. Oh, Max wide and then into the barrier. He comes out the pits now across the line, and he is more than ahead. Obviously, if he had gone out, stayed out for a little while longer, then the two cars would have chased him down. Track record. Here comes Max then, the 2023 World Champion, fighting away with the contender for the 2026 World Championship. And for now, he'll go ahead slightly wider than Alec did. Alec kept the tighter line, keeps the position for now. They're so neck and neck. Into this next sector they go then. And Max ahead for now. Alec staying with him right on the tail. They're both so equal in that sector now, especially that time around. Alec with a significantly better exit that time around. Straight line speed for Max won't even matter, because by the time they get to the corner, Alec will be ahead. Max bumps over the curve, goes slightly wider than he probably would have liked. Sticking with Alec though. He's going to take a tighter line into the corner and take a wider run. But that's not what helped him there on that occasion, and Alec stays ahead. Oh, deep! Max into the gravel. Turning his car 180 degrees then. And now he's got to do that all over again. It's been a little while for Jaden, that's for sure. He hasn't had a win in a while. It's been a drought for Jaden. It's been a bit arid in his deserts. He's needed some water. He needed that winning water to make his desert not so sandy. To say he's almost dying of thirst, the way that his drought for a win has been. But he'll be able to breathe a nice fresh breath of victory, that's for sure. The McLaren faster here in Spain, and Jaden, he can say, hey Alec, you can win 4 in a season, so can I. It will be Jaden and McLaren to win the first ever Spanish Grand Prix in Navarra, and the third ever Spanish Grand Prix in Capital Sports. Alec will come round the final corner now. and then will cross the line and be P2 for Williams, and he remains at the top of the championship table by 2 points. It will then be Max to be third, and his comeback in the championship is well underway, that's for sure. Don't count him out. Don't count him